Can you imagine a game of chess where the board keeps shifting? That's what ceasefire talks between Israel and Hamas feel like. These discussions began post the conflict escalation in October 2023. Situation was a pressure cooker with rising heat. President Joe Biden, filled with optimism, stepped in. His hopeful assertions hinted at a potential ceasefire. The ceasefire talks, a whirlwind of activity, had Israeli defense forces, intelligence agencies, and mediators from Egypt and Qatar. Think of it as a high-stakes poker game, everyone waiting for the perfect moment. Like a roller coaster ride, hopes for a were high, then low, then high again. Hold on to your hats, folks. Now envision yourself on a battlefield where soldiers battle for lives, not just territory. Welcome to the perilous world of wartime negotiations. In this power-driven world, Hamas's military wing, the Al-Qassam Brigades, initiated a unique offensive. They proposed a ceasefire with a condition: 70 Israeli captives release for 5 days of truce. A beacon of hope in the relentless war night, yet a complex maze of details. A major hurdle was the disagreement on the repatriation timing of the captives. Time, a formidable foe in this scenario, waits for no one. Negotiations are intricate, more so when they involve lives. Past similar peace talks have ended in a stalemate, a battlefield chess game where no side would sacrifice soldiers. However, it's the soldiers who bear the brunt while the generals strategize. The rising Gaza death toll is a testament to this reality. As the conflict persists, fatalities increase with over 11,000 lives lost. A grim reminder that every statistic signifies an abruptly halted life. Hence, the negotiation table is poised, the generals are ready, and stakes are high. It's not just a game of numbers, but a game of lives. And in this game, everyone's praying for a ceasefire. Ever felt like you're running in circles? That's the ceasefire talks for you. Moving on to Cairo, where Hamas leader Ismail Haniyeh dwells, particularly not for worldly pleasures, but to delve deeper into the Gaza war issues. This conflict has displaced thousands, leaving Gaza in a humanitarian crisis, similar to making a sandwich without its essentials. Meanwhile, at the UN Security Council, a ceasefire resolution is being negotiated. Imagine solving a Rubik's Cube on a roller coaster. Not easy, but they're persisting. Simultaneously, the US faces pressure to back this resolution. Reminiscent of the last pick in a dodgeball game, the ceasefire carousel keeps spinning. Who knows where it will stop next? If you're feeling dizzy from all these twists and turns, don't worry. We've got a timeline to help you make sense of it all. Imagine a schoolyard game of tug-of-war. That's how the ceasefire conundrum played out at the end of 2023. It all began when Hamas, the team on one end of the rope, proposed a ceasefire in exchange for releasing their friends on the other team. Resistance this, causing a deadlock. You could say they were at a standstill, both teams holding their ground. By February 2024, Principal Biden hinted at a possible resolution to the standoff. The suggested deal involved a timeout and the return of the captured friends. However, tensions spiked like a dodgeball game with renewed hostilities. In May 2024, despite the tough playground politics, both teams agreed to continue discussions under the old oak tree. The stakes are as high as the swing set, the negotiations as challenging as a game of foursquare, but the mutual longing for peace keeps going. In this schoolyard saga, it's not just about keeping score, but about keeping hope alive. So stay tuned for the next recess bell. Before we wrap things up, let's take a moment to reflect on what's really at stake here. The ceasefire situation is characterized by escalating conflicts, interspersed with fleeting moments of hope. It's a testament to the resilience of those involved, tirelessly striving for peace. Each chapter in this saga, from the ceasefire chronology to the Cairo connection, highlights our shared yearning for peace. In the chaos, it's the hope that fuels our fight and keeps us going. Even though it might seem distant, we must remember that it's always within our grasp. As we explore this ceasefire narrative, let's remember this hope horizon, and that we're drawing to a close. If you found value in this video, please consider subscribing to our channel. Stay safe, stay informed, and keep hope alive.